Body cam footage shows the aftermath of an enraged and wealthy driver who rammed his Porsche into a traffic control construction worker.
He comes to a stop, and then I'm like, all right, bet. So I stop like this to stand in front of him, and then he continues to accelerate into my legs to get me to move out the way, and he's like looking at me like yelling, and that's when I got mad. I was
like, you're yelling at him to stop.
Yeah, I'm like, you need to stop. Yeah, but he could like, I understand when somebody lets go of their brakes and then their car hits you a little bit. This dude pushed my legs in with his car. Like, I
need any medical?
No, trust me. I've been
but the car definitely did hit you.
But he hit me like he stepped on the gas to get the fuck out of his way, and that's what he was implying.
Even after, this is stupid because we're between this is a crash hit and run, and between this is like an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, so
it goes from one criminal charge to another criminal charge. I'm just trying to make sure I have all the elements.
Yeah, so I have like the whole crew of people that seen it down there because they was all on the equipment, so they watched all of this go down, and they were like, "Yo, what the f is he doing?" So I said, "Stop."
Yeah.
He pushes his car right up on my legs and tries to move me out my way. And then that's when I'm like, yo, you're seriously gonna fucking hit me with your car right now? And then he's like, oh, like, I need to go and turn left here. Like, I need to turn left. And I'm like, bro, I don't care. You're not gonna hit me with your car. I'm trying to meet you out your way. Okay. And then he was like, oh, I didn't mean to. And I was like, no, bro, you that's not.
So you let him know that he hit you?
Yeah, I let him know. That I didn't my legs. Yeah, and then he drove off. So.
All right. So it sounds like this is more of an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Is that how you want to pursue with things? Do you want to pursue with charges for that?
I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, I just don't have any, like, I'm not physically hurt. So, I mean, but that still counts under it.
If we have witnesses and you're saying that the vehicle did touch you.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not down with you on that at all. That dude drove his whole hood into my leg and tried to push me, like, with his car for a second. And I was like, bro.
All right, you can use the back of my car. I just need basic information here at the top. Just explain the whole situation. You care directing traffic, and then what happened after that. I mean, be as clear as, like, the stuff I told you to repeat, just kind of repeat that in there.
After finding the location of the possible suspect at a nearby home, an officer checks with the residents there.
Hello? You Donald? They're Donald that resides here, that drives that?
Yes.
Come here. Where is he? Is he friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
Okay, here.
Come here.
Hello. How are you?
Good. I just got some questions for you today. Before I ask the questions, I got to read you something from this card. I'm Deputy Lane with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. I'm here investigating an aggravated battery. I have to read you the back of the card now. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. Do you understand these rights?
Sure.
Okay. With these rights in mind, are you still willing to talk to me?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what this is about.
I said it's in reference to an investigation for an aggravated battery.
Me?
Yes.
Again, I don't even know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Charlie 111 Flagler. I'm 1012 with my suspect. I mean, it's a yes or no. Are you still willing to talk to me?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So earlier today, were you driving that Porsche?
I was.
Were you on Camino del Rey with all that construction going on?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Do you mind just telling me what happened with the person directing traffic, if you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I think I do.
Okay.
They wouldn't allow us to turn left there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of commotion. Traffic was going through real fast, and a lot of different things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Can I go straight?" And he said yes. So I went straight, and then come back down so I could turn into this, make a left turn in there because they weren't allowing us. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I went that way, and sure enough, there was a lot of traffic there. So we waited. So we all waited a little while longer, and finally it went to slow in that lane. Mm-hmm. So I pulled out, and what you're talking about, there was a fella. When I started going down, hoping that I'd get down there and make that left turn because all this equipment was parked there. Mm. So when I went down there, I could see a fella come out. There was one guy on the left and another one came out on the right side. And he came running up to me like this, and he ran up to the hood of my car.
Yeah.
And he ran right up to the hood of my car.
Yeah.
And he hit my car. I was stopping at the time. So I walked around to the window and he says, "What are you f***ing trying to run over me?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry if you thought that. I was stopping. You ran up to my car, and I was moving slow. I mean, it was maybe 1 mile an hour because we were almost stopped." I mean, I didn't hit that person, if that's what you're going for. He ran right up to the car and hit the front of the car.
So that it wasn't your intention to hit him?
Of course not.
Because, I mean, he's claiming that he had you stopped, and then you revved your engine and went into him, and I have 2 witnesses also corroborating that story.
Other workers there?
Yeah.
No, I never. He came right up to me. And
was anybody in the car with you?
No.
It was just you? Okay.
And he came right up to me, and I think he hit the car, and he said, "Stop." And the car might have moved right there. He was running. I mean, he was not running fast, but he was coming up there like that, and out of the car. And, I mean, why would I run over somebody? I mean, that's just somebody maybe is looking, I'm driving a nice car, maybe taking advantage of the situation. But
I can see if he just claimed that we had no other witnesses, but, I mean, the other witnesses' stories were almost exactly the same, and I spoke to them, separately, making sure I'm doing my due diligence with the investigation here. and they both described the same exact incident, that you came out into oncoming traffic, not listening to them.
It wasn't not listening.
I know, it's not oncoming. No, I know it's not oncoming traffic. It was down to one lane, but it was still a lane that you weren't supposed to be in at that time. And they said you were impatient. You came out, and then you stopped, and then he's waving you down, told you to stop, and then he's waiting for the other traffic, and then that's when you hit him with the car.
There was no other traffic, and I didn't hit him with the car. He ran up to the car. I mean, with the confusion going on, the car could have lunged a little bit, but nothing like I gave it the gas and tried to run him over or anything like that.
Okay. That's not like a manual transmission or anything like that?
Me?
It's not a manual transmission? It's automatic?
It's automatic.
Okay. All right.
They had all sorts of aggravated people trying to turn around on the road, trying to go that way.
All right.
It was a mess.
If you wouldn't mind with me just standing at the end of the driveway, we're going to have the victim come and drive by and see if he can identify you. Okay. So if you wouldn't mind just standing over here in the grass, I'd appreciate it.
Claiming he was hurt or something like that, or that?
He's not claiming he was hurt, but he was claiming he was hit by a car. And in the state of Florida, that counts as aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. The way he and two other third-party witnesses are stating it happened is you were impatient, you came out, and you saw that he was there, and then you revved your engine and kept claiming you need to get around him, and then that's when you struck him with the vehicle, pushing him back.
When he was there, he was in front of the car. He stopped, so I couldn't go anywhere. That's fine.
Yeah.
I tried to explain to him, I'm just trying to turn left into this intersection.
I understand, but when somebody in a yellow jacket who's directing traffic around, construction going on, you need to abide by the traffic control devices that they have set up.
Well, it was confusing because it had turned slow. It had turned too slow, and then the sign went to slow, and I couldn't tell how many cars. There were other cars that were workers in that lane.
Okay, just stand right there for me, okay?
Don't stay here?
Yes, just until the patrol car passes by.
Did he explain to you what we're doing?
Yeah, he said that I'm pretty much gonna identify him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is right there on that little bend before we came in, or not, I guess on that side if we would have kept going straight. This is where he actually did it, and then he said he had to turn in left. He was freaking out saying he had to turn left.
Officers then conducted a show-up as part of their investigation. These are used in instances when a suspect is apprehended in close proximity to the crime and within a reasonable time frame. In addition to location and timing, if the physical description reasonably matches the suspect, a show-up may be performed. During a show-up, multiple procedures will take place. The victim and/or witness will be transported to an appropriate location to identify the suspect. In the case of multiple victims and/or witnesses, they must be separated. Victims and/or witnesses will be notified beforehand that the suspect may or may not be the perpetrator. Immediately after the show-up, the victim or witness should provide a statement about their level of confidence in the identification. People involved are prohibited from making any suggestive remarks that may sway the identifier one way or the other, and the show-up must be thoroughly documented regarding each and every detail.
I mean, he's got his glasses off, but yeah, it's the same shirt and it's literally the same hair.
Alright, so are you 100%?
Yeah, it was literally the exact same Porsche. The only thing that's different now is he doesn't have his sunglasses on, and I think he was wearing a black hat too, but I don't think he's got that on either.
So the only difference, he just doesn't have his...
He just doesn't have the glasses and the hat on, but the same gray hair, the same face, the same shirt.
I mean, based on the witness statements, based on the victim identifying you as driving the Porsche that he photographed, hitting him, I have probable cause to make an arrest for a aggravated battery.
Crazy to have it like he was hit with a car.
Okay, I just got a few more questions for you. Do you know what year it is?
Do I know what year it is?
Yes, I know they're going to sound crazy. It's just something I have to put in my report.
1922.
Do you know who the President of the United States is?
Biden.
Do you have any weapons on you, anything I should be aware of?
No.
Okay. No knives, guns, anything like that? Yeah, on you.
No.
You don't have anything? Okay. You've been compliant with me. I don't have to put the handcuffs on behind you. I'll just put them on in the front so it's more comfortable while we drive down. Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, he's arresting me for some loony that is claiming I hit him with the car. And he ran up, put his hood on the car, put his hands on the car, and there were his other buddies were standing there and then he was swearing, cussing, and said, you want to run me over or something like that. No.
So if you wouldn't mind just putting your hands out like that.
Wait.
Oh, this is absurd.
Of course. You know what this is all about.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not having any medical complaints?
Right now?
No. Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. Am I just walking me down to my car over here?
So where are
I can.
you going?
I can explain everything to you. We'll just do it at my car once he's secured in my backseat, and I'll let you know.
Do you want me to come with you?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. So before I put you back there, I just have to pat you down just to make sure there's nothing else on you that I should be aware of. Any other property? All right. Just take a seat in the back seat. You just kind of slide in like you normally would, and then that's made so that I can buckle you.
Okay. Short neck.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
All right. I can open that partition for you to let some AC back. It is going to get a little hot because it's not easily ventilated. Earlier today, he was driving with Porsche. What happened was, according to the victim and 2 other witnesses, he cut out into the oncoming lane against their wishes. They're telling him, hey, stop, stay here, you can't go. He cuts out. Then he was told to stop by our victim. The victim, comes over, has him stop. He apparently stops in the roadway, and then he's standing in front of the vehicle, and then that's when he revs his engine and drives into it.
And that's hard for me to believe because he is a gentleman.
I understand. We're going off of 2 witnesses, and the victim's statements. They're all exactly the same. I had to drive back and forth to different locations where these workers were, and I asked them these questions, separately, and they all gave the same exact story.
Well, maybe they all talk to one another, instead of,
that's why
a guy in a Porsche, let's just
That's why it was handled the way it was. They had no idea the police were called. It was actually the victim. He called on his own. It wasn't like a job site. They were like, well, what are you guys here for? They had no idea. So
I just find that really, he would not, he's the kindest man you ever met in your life.
I understand, but that's what we're going on.
So now what happens?
He's going to be transported down to the Flagler County Inmate Facility in Benel.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
He committed a felony, man. That's why we're doing it the way we're doing it. I don't have any discretion when it comes to making a felony.
All right, so you're taking him to prison?
The jail, man.
Can I go there now? Or can he come out of here once?
It's gonna be a while before he's booked in. It's gonna be at least 2 hours before he's booked in, and then he was over.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
All right. Any further questions?
No. So do you have a phone number or anything I can call there? Or can he come over? He's going to be with me.
Yes. Yeah. You can come over.
Come over here, Mike.
My partner wasn't here. He didn't know you were here as well, sir.
We're never going to take him to jail.
So we have probable cause for you. He committed an aggravated battery with his vehicle when he struck one of the workers over there who were directing traffic. We had 2 witnesses who were completely separate. When I interviewed them, you can get the exact same story as to what happened. So what the victim was claiming.
Understand. So what's the bail requirement?
That's set by the jail. I don't personally set that.
So what happens now? Do I have to get a lawyer?
That's down the road. He's gonna see a judge for first appearance, and then
I'm going to keep him overnight?
I don't know. Maybe it's possible. This isn't a domestic case, so he doesn't have to stay overnight. I don't personally set that. That's all set by the jail. I just drive there and type out the orders.
Deputy Lane, you're doing your job. I can explain all this to her. We're okay.
Okay.
Understand.
All right, go on.
It's messed up, but it is what it is.
Hey, try to better day.
We've been following this case for the last 2 years as it's worked its way through the Florida court system. Donald was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Court records indicate, as part of a plea agreement, Donald would plead guilty to battery and avoid jail time contingent on completing a diversion program involving anger management. He was also ordered to pay several $100s in fines and court costs related to this matter. Court records indicate that he completed the diversion program successfully. Accordingly, his felony charge was downgraded to a simple battery, which will remain on his criminal record. Court records also indicate he was represented by a private attorney, which may have anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 for defense in a felony criminal case like this.